We've had a lot of fear out here and a lot of talk about what ifs and whatnots. Good colleague from Bates Creek, one from down here in this country, we talk about, what about someone tries to bring 400 people? Let's talk about what Article 5 says. It says each state gets one vote. You can bring as many as you want. Bring them all, but you get one vote. Each state gets one vote. Congress can't change that. The Constitution can't change that. It says each state gets their vote. It's just the same. And does it seem unfair to some of the big states? Yeah. Guess what else seems that way? You ever heard of the Electoral College? Ever wonder why Wyoming gets 2 senators and everyone else gets more because of the population? We're in the same type deal here. We're in a time that is unparalleled to do this. So if you take a good look, 32 states are red now, 32. They're Republican controlled. If you ever wanted a time when you had a shot to do it, this is as big as we've got. They're red, and they're pretty dang red. It's really interesting. I mean, it's fearful as heck to go into a Constitutional Convention. I agree. The what ifs are incredible. You've heard them all around the room. What if, what if? It's really terrible. What if they change the rules? Well, guess who sets the rules? Rules are set by the delegates. Each state gets one vote to do the rules. If you don't like it, you walk away. We've been through all of that. So my end is this. You have to understand we get one vote, so do the big states. That doesn't change. We can have 3 delegates, but our 3 delegates together have to come up with one vote. If they can't agree, they've got a problem. We've sideboarded them. Imagine this. There's a lot of reasons not to do it, but we can all see where the federal government's heading. You've heard arguments about the courts. You've heard arguments, Mr. Chairman, about money. You've heard arguments about term limits. Just close your eyes and envision this. You're on an airplane. There's 30 of us in the airplane. And you feel a bump, and you go to the front, and the pilot's slumped over the wheel dead, and the plane's kind of cruising towards the ground. You go back and say, guess I'll buckle my seatbelt and see if the plane will land. Or do you actually push the guy out of the way and try to get hold of the yoke and see if you know how to fly a plane? And the answer is you don't know how. And you've got a reasonable chance of crashing and killing all the rest of you. One thing's a guarantee. Go back and buckle your seatbelt, and I'll tell you what the result will be. You're all going to be splattered on the ground. Not taking any action is the worst action you can take. That's the worst action you can take, because you know what the results are. Does anyone in here think we can continue doing what we're doing on a federal level and come out of it? So what's the other solution? What do you want to do? So either buckle up and die, or get behind the yoke and see if you can fly, because that's really your only options. We talk about great countries and they right themselves. I'm going to tell you a story about another one. You can travel to Rome and see a lot of pillars and stuff. And they had a country that looked a lot like ours at one time. And if you want to look at history, be prepared to be scared. Ethically, morally, financially. We're following that great empire to the same seat when the plane wrecks. I encourage you to try to do something. If you don't, expect for sure you will get a result that you don't like.